The Notre de la Garde. Literally, it means Our Lady of the Garde. Known to local citizens of Marseille as La Bonne Mère, French for the Good Mother, is a basilica in Marseille, France, and the city's best-known symbol. It was built on the foundations of an ancient fort at the highest natural point of Marseille, a 489 feet limestone hill on the south side of the old port of Marseille. Construction of the basilica began in 1853 and lasted for over 40 years. It was originally an enlargement of a medieval chapel, but was transformed into a new structure at the request of Father Bernard, the chaplain. The plans were made and developed by the architect Henry Jacques Esperando. It was consecrated while still unfinished on June 5th, 1864. The basilica consists of a lower church or crypt in the Romanesque style, carved from the rock, and an upper church of Neo-Byzantine style, decorated with mosaics. A square 135 feet bell tower topped by a 41 feet belfry supports a monumental 37 feet statue of the Madonna and the Child, made of copper gilded with gold leaf. Today, it is the most visited site in Marseille, in southern France, attracting millions of tourists every year. World history is parsed with heroes of the Christian faith. Why would they rather die insane in the midst of suffering by being burnt in the stake rather than denounce the Lord? It's because their God is real. Their Lord is real. Experientially, scientifically, logically, and above all, because of prophecy. Even Robert Jastrow, who was a self-confessed agnostic and head of the Mount Wilson Observatory, which was once held by Edwin Hubble, and founder of the NASA's Goddard Institute of Space Studies, and who chaired all these CMB studies, commented after seeing the evidence for God. Now we see how the astronomical evidence leads to a biblical view of the origin of the world. The details differ, but the essential elements in the astronomical and biblical accounts of Genesis are the same. The chain of events leading to man commenced suddenly and sharply at a definite moment in time, in a flash of light and energy. But the greatest of all evidences is not science, it's not logic, it's prophecy. Hundreds of years and even more than 1,000 years before the coming of the Messiah, prophets of old already gave the details about Jesus, that he would be born in Bethlehem, that he would be betrayed for 30 pieces of silver, and even the details about his garments were already prophesied by his forefather David in Psalm 22:18. David says, "They divide my clothes among themselves and throw dice for my garments. This actually happened during the crucifixion of Jesus. Amazing fulfillment of prophecy 1,000 years before it happened.